The Book of Aron, a novel written by American author Jim Shepard and published in 2015, delves into the harrowing experiences of a 13-year-old boy during the Holocaust and his profound bond with the compassionate head of a Polish orphanage. Inspired by the true story of Dr. Janusz Korczak, a renowned figure in Holocaust history, Shepard showcases his talent as one of America's finest contemporary writers through this, his seventh novel. Within its pages, the novel explores themes of bravery, sacrifice, and tragedy, presenting a narrative that stands out with its restrained, matter-of-fact tone, mimicking the perspective of a child and setting it apart from Shepard's previous literary works. Unlike many other Holocaust novels that often feature characters from upper or middle-class Jewish backgrounds, the Book of Aron focuses on individuals from the lower class. The story begins as Aron, the protagonist, reflects on his life at the age of 13, orphaned and confined to a Jewish ghetto. Aron's childhood was spent in the countryside alongside his family, but he confesses to being a poor student, lacking friends, and struggling to effectively communicate with his loved ones, including his mother, who attempted, unsuccessfully, to teach him the alphabet at the age of 4. Attending a Jewish school, or Kader, proves fruitless due to the repulsive odor emanating from the teacher and the teacher's readiness to administer corporal punishment to his students. Later, when Aron enters public school, his growing fascination with books arises from a lack of other engaging activities and a dearth of companions to converse with. During the summer, Aron accompanies his father to a cotton factory in Warsaw, yet his mind often wanders away from his laborious tasks, leading to his father's physical reprimands. Aron's younger brother, who is about 4 years his junior, frequently falls ill and exhibits nervousness in the face of almost everything. As Aron takes on the role of caretaker for his brother, he becomes intimately familiar with various radio programs while at home. One program, in particular, captures his attention, the broadcasts of Dr. Janusz Korczak, a pediatrician. Aron finds solace in Korczak's radio show, captivated by the unpredictability and ever-changing nature of its content. In the midst of the turmoil, Dr. Korczak's broadcasts continue, offering a blend of interviews with orphans, recitations of fairy tales, and discussions on topics like the mechanics of airplane flight. However, the peacefulness Aron finds in these broadcasts is short-lived when German troops advance toward the countryside. Aron's family is forced to flee and eventually finds themselves in the city of Warsaw, where they are separated amidst the chaotic circumstances. They are eventually herded into a Jewish ghetto, where they face relentless discrimination, along with the hardships of disease and starvation. Initially, Aron views the absence of school and the opportunity to play in the ruins of bombed-out buildings as a form of entertainment. However, as the physical conditions deteriorate, the situation becomes unbearable. Aron describes the infestation of lice so severe that it appears as though he has gray hair. In order to support his family and ensure their survival, Aron reluctantly turns to petty theft. When his mother chastises him for stealing, Aron defiantly responds that starving is equally unjust. He also agrees to engage in smuggling operations in and out of the ghetto, knowing full well that crossing the ghetto walls and hiding valuables from the Nazis are offenses punishable by death. As the Germans plunder everything of value and ship it to Germany, leaving little behind in terms of medicine, food, or hope, the local population faces dire circumstances. Despite Aron's efforts, his younger, fragile brother succumbs to the harsh conditions and perishes. Soon after, his parents are forcibly loaded onto a rail cart and sent to an unknown concentration camp. Aron, driven by the instinct for self-preservation and the selfishness inherent in a child's perspective, willingly provides information to the Gestapo when it serves his own interests. Initially collaborating with a charming Jewish officer, Aron begins to regret his complicity and seeks to distance himself. Witnessing the officer murder someone in a situation similar to his own, Aron realizes that his own survival is in jeopardy unless someone extends a helping hand. The Yellow Police, a group of collaborating Jews who assist the occupying forces in running the ghetto, relentlessly hunt for Aron. In these desperate and precarious times, Aron unexpectedly encounters Dr. Korczak. The specifics of their meeting remain untold, but it represents a turning point for Aron. In the face of immense danger and uncertainty, he finds himself at a critical crossroads. James Korczak, the esteemed pediatrician and former radio show host, assumes a pivotal role in Aron's life during these tumultuous times. As the head of an orphanage housing hundreds of children, Dr. Korczak utilizes his influence and connections to protect Aron from the numerous factions seeking his demise. However, even within the sanctuary of the orphanage, life remains arduous and filled with suffering. In an effort to provide the children with respite from their harsh reality, Dr. Korczak devises games and activities that allow them to imagine themselves in more favorable circumstances. Through these imaginative exercises, the children momentarily escape the cold and hunger that pervade their lives. Yet, even the compassionate, good doctor occasionally succumbs to frustration, lashing out at the children. Despite dedicating his life to loving and caring for others, he, too, finds this noble pursuit to be an ongoing challenge. Inspired by Dr. Korczak's unwavering dedication, Aron resolves to emulate his selfless actions. Aron endeavors to intervene and prevent the deportation of the doctor, referred to affectionately as Mr. Doctor, to Treblinka, a notorious concentration camp. However, the doctor remains steadfast, refusing to heed Aron's pleas or the offers of financial support from their mutual friends who wished to keep him in Warsaw while the children were transported to their tragic fate. In the summer of 1942, nearly 200 malnourished and desperate children are sent to the concentration camp, their destinies sealed. In a profound act of solidarity and unwavering devotion, Dr. Korczak chooses to accompany them, providing solace and comfort until their final moments. The ultimate fate of Aron remains uncertain, leaving his survival shrouded in ambiguity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.